Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce CRMA video session 207. So basically in today's video, we will continue about the upsert operation and we will take the example of lead. Okay. So basically in lead, we will actually try to again cover one scenario. The scenario will be similar to what we have been doing earlier as well. So let's get started. So firstly, let me open the data export, and from here, let me go for lead. Similarly, from here also, let me open the data export. I will check for lead, of course. And I will check what are some of the fields which we have. So we have the company as a compulsory field. Okay. Company, lead status, industry. Company, lead status, industry. Okay. Company, lead status, industry. I think that's enough. Company, lead status, industry, and rating. Okay. I think this much fields are enough for me. And I think in industry, I don't see much values. That is fine. But for others, okay. Now under lead source also, if you see, I don't see certain values over here. For example, 3 records are not here, but again, this is my internal log. With what I will do is I will check on external log because I will at the end of the day transfer my records over there itself. Okay. So here, as you can see, there are 25 records. Now on the lead source, I see 3 of them are blank. Okay. What I'm probably going to do is, so I have phone inquiry, purchase list. Okay. Mm, phone inquiry and purchase list. Phone. Let me check over here. Okay, cool. Let me go for web. Fine. So what I'm going to do is, or let me see industry house there. Okay, for industry, I have this many records. Mm, I have this many. Okay, let's do one thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update this last 3 which are blank rows. I will update this lead source of blank to web in the external log. And what I'm going to do is I will transfer all this web which are there to my external log. Okay. So 2 scenarios we'll be doing. So firstly is I will be inserting, I'll be inserting records equal to web. I'll be inserting records whose lead source is equal to web. And secondly, I will be updating records whose lead source is null to the value web. Okay. So these are the 2 things which I'll be doing. So insert records from internal log to external log and updating records whose to value web in internal log itself. Okay. In external log, sorry, in external log itself. Okay. So we will be doing these 2 things. Now let's come over here and let me go to the Analytics Studio. Let me go to Data Manager. Let me do the Manage Data Flow, and maybe I can utilize the same recipe where I've been working upon. So I will utilize the recipe 28. I don't think so I need anything further. I think I can continue on this, the upsert operation, just like I did for account and contact. But what I can do is probably I can run the connect once. Okay. So for this lead, I will just run this connect once. Let me not forcing, that's fine. And for the external connection, I will again run the sync once. Okay. Yeah, for this external, I will just run this. I think there's a filter applied. Let me check the filter is hopefully the ID should not be equal to null. Or in case it is some other, let me just check that once. Okay. So go to manage data flow, and maybe here only I can check that filter very quickly. Let me go for connections. So under connections, I have this B. Let me check what is the filter over here. So I see industry equal to null. Okay, I think that won't make sense to me. So let me write ID not equal to null. Okay. Although I think industry equal to null. Anyways, not equal to null also would have made sense, but let me go for ID not equal to null. Okay, that would be better. So I'm just going ID not equal to null and let me save it. Okay. And after save, let me just run this sync. Okay, now let me monitor this. Fine. That is the sync is now running. In the meanwhile, I think I can continue with this one. So let me go for internal account at list. So we'll go for lead. So what I'm going to select is what are the compulsory fields which I have. That is something I need to check. So here, if you see, like I have the fields, lead status. Lead status is compulsory, right? So I have company, lead status, and last name. Similarly, if I check over here also, so I have company lead status and yeah, company last name and lead status. Okay, cool. That is fine. So I will bring those three fields, of course. So I have the last name. I will go for company. I will go for lead status. Okay, I think lead source anyhow I have to go. That is fine. And I'll check the status. Okay, that's fine. Now I have taken the internal contact. Now I'll just save this and I'll just check if the sync ran successfully. Okay, the sync ran successfully. That is fine. Let me again refresh it. Now, basically, this will be my internal lead. And what I will be doing is I'll be taking, oh, sorry, I'll be taking the external lead now. So this is my external lead. And here also I will be doing the same thing. Oh, no, no, no. I have only ID name and industry, unfortunately. Let me save it. And what I have to do is basically I have to select a few more fields, okay? Because I didn't bring in all the fields actually right now. So let me first very quickly do that. So I will take the lead source. I will take the status and I will take the company name also. Okay. So yeah, that's enough. And I think one more thing is probably the name. I think I have to take the name also. Let me go to back and let me select the last name. Fine, that is a compulsory field. So I need to take that into consideration. So I'm clicking on save. That is fine. And from here, I will just run this lead. Okay. It should have come in a bit different color. So that's fine. Let's refresh it and let's check. Yeah. So this is now ready to run. So let it run. No issues over there. What I can do is in the meanwhile, I can just filter out for this one. So I will filter out for lead source equal to web. Okay, that is fine. And yeah, I think these things are all really fine. And from here, I have to create a new thing. After filter, I have to create a new record, right? So, okay, let's kind of wait for it to run. Or maybe I can just build a transform node. There will be a filter, of course, where I will say lead source is not equal to that. Okay, so that is fine. I'm clicking on cancel. Should I click? Okay, cool. I think it's better if I wait for that to run. Okay. Okay, this ran successfully. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, okay, and I will continue with that procedure. So I'm going for the filter once again over here, and okay, I didn't select it. So here I will click on the change columns, and I will select the lead source and status very quickly. I have the status, lead source, and company as well as the last name. Okay, maybe I don't need the name. That is fine. I'm clicking on next. And after this, of course, I will put a filter. So on the filter, what I'm going to select is basically the lead source, which is equal to is null. Okay, the lead source which is null. I'm going to select that. So I will get all those lists where lead source is equal to null. And after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just create that new field, that new lead source. So I will just go for this lead source, and here I will go for custom formula, and here I will just map the word web. Okay, and here of course it will be new lead source, same thing I'm mapping over here. This will be text, of course, clicking on apply, and I will be dropping this lead source. Okay, since this is not needed to me, I will drop the lead source. I think I don't need the industry also. From the source column only I will drop the industry. Okay, so this is fine. And what I will do is from the source node I will drop the industry, something which is not needed. We will not focus on that. In the change columns, I will drop this industry. Okay, yeah, that's it. Fine. And of course, finally, we will go for the append node. So here, what I'm going to do is I will click on this append node, and this is completely fine. I'm having the last name. Okay, ID is mapped, company is mapped, the lead source is also mapped. Okay, so that is completely fine. And finally, I'm just going to export this. Okay, so basically, again, I will select that same thing, that is the output connection. I will select the connection name. Okay, here I will select the object name, which is lead. Yeah, and the operation will be of course upsert, and that is how it should be mapped. The last name will be mapped to the last name field, company status, and lead source. Okay, so that is completely fine. I'm clicking on this, and of course I can make a few changes. So I can just write over here filter for lead source equal to web. Okay, and similarly here it will be filter for lead source if null, and of course here creation of. And of course, here will be append internal and external. Okay. So yeah, that is all about this one. If I click on save and then I will be able to see the records. What I will do is in the next video, we will be covering about opportunity, and we will just complete this part where we will just verify the results. Okay. So yeah, that is about this video, and let's meet very soon in our next one. Thank you.